Just let me be great.
What's up, y'all? AJ Simmons here, and I want to tell you this. There is no good debt in personal finance. There is no such thing as good debt in personal finance. I dare you to name me any one thing that you can buy for yourself in your personal life that would be a good investment with debt. We're going into debt. How can you, it's nothing for your personal finances that should require debt. And if it does require debt, it's a bad investment. Point blank period. You can't afford it. Robert Kiyosaki fooled me. As much as he's taught me, and much as he brought value to my life, I gotta admit that he kind of set me up for failure in the beginning, because he gave the example of he wanted a fast car, and so in order to get that fast car, he can get it, but he just had to get an asset to pay for it first. And so the way I looked at that was, so you mean tell me if I want to get my girlfriend a Range Rover, all I gotta do is go buy a small business or some type of investment, a real estate property, and as long as the income property pays me $400 a month and the Range Rover payment is $400 a month, I can afford it. Not realizing that I was playing a foolish game. Because here's the thing about debt. It kills wealth. You can use debt as a tool to invest and build wealth, but if you use it in the wrong way, it kills wealth. Think about this for a minute. If I did buy income property and I bought and it had a mortgage on it, and I profited out of it $400 a month, well, if anything ever went wrong, something happened, who knows? Well, not only do I have the debt of the liability, that new car that I just bought, but then I also have the debt of the asset that I bought too, because technically I used debt to pay for that asset, and so it's not 100% paid off. So therefore, now I got two streams of debt, and I had one stream of income that got destroyed, so now I don't have any income. So that's two people that I owe. What you really should be using debt for is business. Point blank period. There is no car that you should be buying on debt. If you can't buy it in cash, you can't afford it. It's simple as that. And I come from a generation where we think that everything needs to come fast, and you want everybody to see you in your nice car today. You want to show everybody that you can make it today. You want to show them that, I'm smarter than you. See, I told you I wasn't stupid today. And so within 1 year, you think that, hey, I should have my nice car by now so I can show them I was smart when I quit that job. You know what I mean? Or in 2 years, you say, well, I need to hurry up and get me a house, or I need to have some nice clothes on. I gotta have my jewelry. I can't let my clothes game fall off, because I don't want to let nobody think I'm struggling. You are struggling. You're building a business, and it's okay. That's a part of it. Why do you think that you need to prove anything to anybody? Anybody. I told this example before. I'm gonna tell it again. I was listening to Dave Ramsey the other day. He was talking about how why do we will go into debt just to buy a car so we can feel that 2 seconds of satisfaction at the red light. You know what I mean? Just to have somebody in the next car, a stranger that you probably never see again in your life, just to try to impress them. Why are you trying to impress them? Why would you want to impress them for? You don't even know them. What is that going to do for you in your life? How is that building wealth for you? How is that creating freedom for you? How is that helping your family because the person next to you said, nice car, or they smiled at you? Or they probably didn't even look at you, but in your mind, cause sometimes when you trying to be so cool, you keep your head straight. You don't even want to look forward. That's how I used to do. You keep looking straight, and you want to feel like you so cool that you ain't even looking to check on them. No, I mean, you ain't even checking for them. You just know that they checking for you, whether you saw them look or not. You know they looking. You know what I mean? It's stupid. That's stupid. So you gonna struggle with that high car note every month, just for those couple of seconds of satisfaction from people that you don't even fucking know. You know what I mean? Or to try to impress family members who already know that you just as broke as them, because y'all all broke. What are you trying to prove? Cut it out. Stop living for other people's opinions. Control your life. You'll never be happy trying to impress other people and live for other people and their expectations. Control your life. There's no such thing as good debt for personal finance. I had to learn that the hard way. The only one thing that you might consider getting any type of debt for is to buy your personal house. And when you do that, you don't want to get the biggest fucking house that you can afford with the biggest amount of mortgage that they tell you that you can afford. Because the truth of the matter is, the bank will tell you can afford a lot of things that you really can't afford. Just because they say that you can don't mean that you can. Point blank, period. Because you think about those $400 a month car notes. $400 a month invested into a nice good stock or anything productive. You can put that $400 a month into a Shopify or a YouTube account, growing your YouTube, buying ads, all type of stuff. There's so many ways that you can invest that money. I always wonder how my mama was able to make it so long in her life with 3 kids and just above minimum wage job and no fucking government benefits. It's because she never had car notes. Car notes will destroy your wealth, and debt in general will destroy your wealth. Why would you finance furniture? It doesn't make sense for the life of me. You go and you buy a million things to decorate your house that you probably ain't even gonna have visitors in for more than 12 days out the year. And even if you are gonna have visitors, so who gives a fuck? Like, who cares? Who cares? Why do you care so much about what other people think? Focus on yourself, build yourself, better yourself, and do what's best for you. I guarantee you they'll think a lot more of you when you start to do that. I guarantee you, because I know firsthand. I told my brother yesterday, I said, I'm the realest dude in the hood and I'm not in the hood. Period. You know why? Because success trumps everything. Success trumps everything. They say money trumps, but really it's success. And success and money really pretty much come hand in hand. It's just a fact. So don't think for 1 second that there's a such thing as good debt in personal finance. Good debt basically is synonymous for business. You know what I mean? Like business investment purposes only. That's the only time you should be using debt is for business. I had to learn it the hard way. I'll never, ever, and I promise you this, no matter how much I get tempted, I will never use debt again for personal expenses. Stupid stuff. That it depreciates in value. Why would you do that? At least if you buy a car in cash, you can sell it and make some type of money off. You probably make half your money back, but at least you can sell it and have some value in it. You go finance a car, it's depreciating every month. You paying the interest on it every month. It's you losing all the way around the board when you finance a car. And I hate to beat up the car so much because I know I got some car sales people who watch me and follow me and stuff. So, and I don't want to mess up your business, but hey, buy the car as long as you're paying the cash. That's my thing. And that's for any debt, for any liability, and for any expense in your personal life. Don't use debt trying to keep up with the Joneses buying boats and shit. It doesn't make sense, okay? It just doesn't make sense. Stack that cash up, invest that cash. You enjoy your life a lot more. You know, you don't have. What makes you think you gotta have it today? What makes you think you have to have it today? If you in your 20s like me, your 30s like, you know what I mean, around that age, you still got at least a good 20 more good years left where you still physically fit, ready to go. Why don't you just buckle down now and be able to enjoy the rest of your life to perfection, to the greatest heights? You know what I mean? Why can't you do that? When you see guys like Steve Harvey telling you himself firsthand that he worth $100 million, and he telling you that he messed up. He messed off all in his 20s, partying and doing stupid stuff. And then he wasted all his 30s trying to get back on track. Then it took him finally in his 40s where he was finally starting to make some leeway. Now he in his 50s and he just get to where he really was trying to go. When you could buckle down now and have it sooner. You can have it in your 30s. You can have it in your late 20s if you're young enough. You know what I mean? And then for my ones that's older, Yesterday was the best time to start, and today is the second best time. Point blank period. We gotta get it. You gotta keep going and stop making stupid decisions. Stop making decisions off emotion. Have a plan in place. Understand and know your why, and let's get it, y'all. Thank y'all for waking up with me this morning. I know I was all over the place, but it's just a lot on my mind. The bottom line is make smart decisions with your finances, because that's very important. You can't even function your business. You can't even run your business if your personal finances aren't in order. So that's what I got for y'all. Thank y'all for waking up with me. Check me out on Patreon. Take $1 to donate, pledge. I appreciate that. And let's just keep it moving, y'all.